Have you ever noticed how some homes just feel, I don't know, easy? You walk in and everything just makes sense. You can tell where to put your coat. You can find a coffee mug without opening six cupboards. And then there are the homes, maybe yours, kind of mine, where nothing feels natural. You're constantly bumping into furniture, hunting for scissors, or trying to wedge the vacuum into that closet that already has 14 other things crammed in there. If your home feels hard to live in, it's not because you're messy. It's not because you need more storage. It's because your home's flow is broken. And if you've never heard anyone talk about home flow before, good. You're about to, and it's going to change how you see your house forever. So, what is flow? It is how you move through your home, literally and mentally. It's how rooms connect with each other, where you naturally put things down, how easy it is to get from, I need this, to, oh, here it is. When flow works, you don't even notice it. When it doesn't work, it's like living in a house that constantly interrupts you. Every task becomes harder than it needs to be. And no, a label maker isn't going to fix it. Think of flow as that invisible assistant in your home. When it's set up right, it quietly makes life easier. When it's wrong, it's like that assistant quit 6 months ago, but you didn't notice until the chaos really set in. Here's the thing. Your home probably did have flow at some point. When you first moved in, you set it up for the life you were living right then. But life changes. We all know that. Kids grow up and stop needing the craft table, but it's still sitting there in the corner. You start working from home, but your office is on the wrong floor. So now your kitchen table is your desk. Or you pick up a hobby, you buy all the gear, and suddenly your guest room is a ski shop / storage bunker. One of my best examples, you may have heard it before. We have a sun porch, gorgeous light, great lake views, the kind of space you see in a magazine and think, I would drink my morning coffee in there every single day. But in our house, it's Dean's workout area. And by workout, I mean the incline bench he's used maybe 3 times in the last 3 months. At this point, it's not really a workout space. It's more of a shrine to Dean's 3 workouts. And here's the reality. Every time I walk in there, I get annoyed. Not just because the bench is sitting there like an abandoned piece of gym equipment from 1997, but because it's blocking me from making that room the amazing functional space it could be. It's like the room is holding its breath, waiting for permission to be useful again. And because I hate walking in there, I've stopped even trying to make it nice. I have absolutely given up. Now I use it as a storage holding zone for things that don't have a home, which means it's no longer a sunny, inviting space. It's purgatory for random boxes that have the nice lake view. That's what happens when a space loses its flow. It stops serving you. And in some cases, it actively frustrates you. And you don't fix it because in your mind, that's just what that room is now. Some of you might be thinking, but my house is fine. Let's test that. Here are the dead giveaways. The first one is you avoid using certain spaces because they're annoying to access. The second is you store things far away from where you actually use them. No cupboard space in your kitchen for paper towels, so they're stored in the front hall closet. 3, you have bottlenecks, spots where people or tasks pile up, like a mudroom that can't handle 2 people at once, for example. 4, you keep things for now in random places, and somehow for now turns into 6 months, 6 years, who knows? If any of that feels familiar, congratulations. Your home is working against you. And here's the part no one talks about. Bad flow doesn't just waste time, it drains your energy. Every time you have to dig through a cupboard, move 3 things to get to 1 thing, or walk across the house for something you use every day, paper towels, you're burning decision-making fuel. It's the reason you can declutter, organize, even deep clean, and still feel like your home is exhausting. And here's the kicker. You stop noticing. You adapt to the chaos until a guest walks in and immediately notices what's going on. One day, you decide to sell your home, and someone else points it out in the most expensive way possible with a low offer. You don't have to knock down walls or spend thousands of dollars to fix this. You just have to reintroduce flow into your home. And here's how in 4 easy-ish steps. The first one, identify the hard spots. Walk through your home and notice where you get stuck. Is there a closet you dread opening? A kitchen cupboard you can't reach without a step stool? That's a hard spot. Step 2 is to remove any roadblocks. This might mean relocating items, removing furniture, or rethinking your storage system entirely. For example, if you always drop your keys on the kitchen counter but wish you didn't, don't fight it. Create a proper drop zone there instead of pretending you're going to use the hook by the front door. You're not going to. Step 3 is to group things where you use them. It sounds obvious, but most homes fail at this. Baking supplies on the other side of the kitchen from the mixer. Cleaning supplies stored in the basement instead of near the bathrooms. Make it make sense for you. Step 4 is to leave space. Every cupboard, drawer, and closet should have breathing room. Space equals usability. And yes, this is where decluttering still matters. If you want instant improvement without an entire weekend overhaul, try this. Clear the bottlenecks. Hallways, entryways, mudrooms. Make them wide open and easy to pass through. Or simplify surfaces, kitchen counters, bathroom vanities, nightstands. Clear them down. Less out means more usable space for you. You don't have to have every trinket displayed. Rethink your dead zones. That awkward corner in your living room, turn it into a reading nook or a storage zone instead of a pile of random stuff. When your home functions well for you, it's also more appealing to other people because function isn't just about you. It's about the impression it gives. So if someone walks into your home and it feels intuitive and effortless, that's memorable. And if you ever do want to sell, you're already done half the staging work without even trying. If your home feels hard to live in, you're not failing at organizing. You just need to reset the flow. And once you start looking at your space through that lens, you're going to see opportunities everywhere. But here's the thing. Even with perfect flow, there are hidden blind spots in your home that you've stopped seeing. But guests and buyers will not. I'll show you exactly what they are and how to spot them in my next video. Check it out. I'll see you over there.